Hi, thank you for joining us on this episode of Sports Bets for Free. My name's Scott Jenkins, your host, just a local sports bettor here in Phoenix, Arizona. And hopefully today with our picks and your picks, it'll be another profitable day for you. College football week 6 continues on to Saturday. As Friday, we are going to pass on the two games, K-State, Oklahoma State, and Nebraska, Illinois. We might make a Kansas State overplay. Total at 53 currently. Make sure you do check out the Google Sheet, which is going to be in the comment section. There will be a link to that in this episode. So make sure you do check that out. We might play the total there, but not quite as of yet. We will get into Saturday. Quite a bit of stuff we like, even though it is a shorter slate. So we'll get into that. Saturday, 9 a.m. here, noon Eastern. Red Rivalry Shootout or Red Rivalry, Red River Rivalry, whatever the hell you want to call it. Texas, Oklahoma. Texas currently 5.5 point favorite, right around 5.5, 6. Total at 60.5. We do like quite a bit on this game. We'll take the dog. Last year, I know Oklahoma got beat up. Dylan Gabriel had a concussion. Game was pretty much over after that. But both teams should be able to score. In fact, best bet for the weekend's coming out of this game, and that's going to be over the total. But we are taking Oklahoma plus 1.5 first quarter, Oklahoma plus 3.5 first half, and then Oklahoma plus 6 for the game. We're also taking the total over 13.5 first quarter, over 29.5 total first half, and over 60.5 for the game. So Oklahoma, Texas, one more time, plus 1.5 first quarter, plus 3.5 first half, plus 6 for the game. Over 13.5 total first quarter, over 29.5 total first half, and over 60.5 for the game. Another early shoot game, Maryland at Ohio State in Columbus. Ohio State right around 19.5 point favorite, total at 57. We do like Ohio State in this one. Maryland, first of all, starts out of the gate slow, and when you do, Ohio State's just going to turn up the Jets. So Ohio State minus 6.5 first half, minus 10.5 minus 6.5 first quarter, minus 10.5 first half, and then 19.5 for the game. So one more time, Buckeyes minus 6.5 first quarter, minus 10.5 first half, and minus 19.5 for the game. Next game up on the schedule, LSU, Missouri. We are going to pass. If we had to lean here, it would be Missouri plus the points at home. Plus, I don't know if I've seen LSU play a game this early. Next game up, Rutgers, Wisconsin. Wisconsin favored by 13, total at 44. How the hell can you be a 13-point favorite and total of 44? So they're expecting, I guess, Rutgers to score nothing, which we don't. So we are going to take Rutgers plus 3.5 first quarter, plus 7.5 first half, and then plus 13 for the game. So Rutgers, Wisconsin, line up with Rutgers, plus 3.5 first quarter, plus 7.5 first half, and plus 13 for the game. Then next game up is Western Michigan, Mississippi State. Will pass. Toledo, UMass, pass. Next game up, same time slot, 9 a.m. out here west, noon Eastern. Boston College, Army, West Point. We are going to take Army here as a slight favorite. They're currently 2.5, total right around, say 49.5 on this particular game. We like Army minus 0.5 first quarter, Army minus 1.5 first half, and Army minus 2.5 for the game. Once again, it's Army minus 0.5 first quarter, Army minus 1.5 first half, and Army minus 2.5 for the game. Just in this particular game, Boston College shot their wad 1 week and still lost to Florida State, and they've been nothing to write home about if they don't get, they're probably going to get beat by 10 plus in this game, the way they've been playing. So next game up, 11 o'clock out here west, 2 o'clock east, Marshall, North Carolina State. North Carolina State currently a 6.5 point favorite, total down to 43.5. And when it comes to NC State, just keep betting the under until they prove you otherwise. So we did grab this at 44.5, and we took the under, but under 9.5 total first quarter, under 21.5 total first half, and under 44.5 total for the game. Once again, Marshall, NC State, under 9.5 total first quarter, under 21.5 total first half, and under 44.5 for the game. Then we get up to the next game here, UTSA Temple pass, Central Michigan Buffalo pass, and then at the noon window out here, 3 o'clock Eastern, Washington State, UCLA. UCLA currently favored 3.5, depending on where you're looking at it. And I'm telling you, when you get a ranked team, an unranked team at home as a favorite versus a ranked team, bet the unranked team at home. Normally, they've got this game pegged probably better than most. So we did take UCLA minus 0.5 first quarter, minus 1.5 first half, and -3 for the game. One more time, it's UCLA -0.5 first quarter, -1.5 first half, and -3 for the game. Then we get to Alabama, Texas A&M, 12:30 out here west, 3:30 Eastern. This line's bounced all over the place. It was down to low as 1.5. Now it's back to Alabama at 2.5. We did grab it a little earlier in the week. Texas A&M always struggles. Texas A&M. Alabama always struggles going to play in College Station. I don't know if Texas A&M wins outright, but it's one of those games you shouldn't be shocked either way. But we do like Texas A&M here being the home team. So Texas A&M +0.5 first quarter, +1.5 first half, and +3 for the game. Once again, it's Texas A&M +0.5 first quarter, +1.5 for first half, and +3 for the game. Then we've got next game up after that is going to be Syracuse, North Carolina. We currently don't have any plays on this game, but this is something, if that line comes off of 9.5 and let's say drop to 9 or 8.5, we definitely be on that. So keep us in mind on that one. So make sure you do check out those Google Sheets, as that probably a game we'll come back to. 12:30 game, Virginia Tech at Tallahassee, Florida State. This one here, I think we think Florida State floors all the way throughout. Florida State -6.5 first quarter, -13.5 first half, and -23 for the game. Once again, it's Florida State -6.5 first half. 6.5 first quarter, -13.5 first half, and -23 for the game on that one there. Then we'll get to the next game up here. Next game up is going to be Wake Forest, Clemson. We're going to pass on that one. Bowling Green, Miami, Ohio, pass there. Purdue, Iowa, we might come back to this one. I think Iowa is the play here. But, man, I do not trust that offense in order to cover even a 2.5 spread on that one. Kent State, Ohio, pass. North Texas, Navy, pass. Northern Illinois, Akron, pass. Texas State, Louisiana Lafayette, pass. Ball State, Eastern Michigan, pass. Vanderbilt, Florida is tempting. It's always tempting to bet against Florida, especially when Vanderbilt's getting 18.5, but we are going to pass on that one as well. Next game up, 1 o'clock out west, 4 o'clock Eastern. UCF going to Lawrence at Kansas. Game right now currently 2. Kansas getting 2. Total is 64. We did take this, must have been Tuesday. We do like the total in this game quite a bit. I know it's moved up to 64. I still like it. I think this game's in the 70s. So UCF over 13, and Kansas UCF over 13.5 total first quarter, over 32.5 total first half, and over 62 total for the game. So one more time, UCF Kansas total first quarter over 13.5, total first half over 32.5, total for the game 62 over. And then we'll get to the next round of games here. So Arkansas State, Troy, we're going to pass. South Florida, UAB, pass. UConn, Rice, pass. Tulsa, Florida Atlantic, pass. Colorado, 3.5-point favorite in Tempe, Arizona State. We might play something that might come on the sheet Saturday. I'm curious to see if that line's going to continue to trickle. I was hoping we'd catch Colorado, get Arizona State like +6. Doesn't look like the line's going to get that far. I just don't know about them on the road. In Pac-12 pay, bunch of injuries. It's just question mark currently. Then next game up, Kentucky, Georgia. That one's a tough one as well. We really would like to play that game, but Georgia has not shown anything offensively, and I don't know if Kentucky can muster any offense against that Georgia defense. So currently a pass. South Alabama versus ULM, pass. Old Dominion, Southern Miss, pass. Michigan, Minnesota is going to be a pass currently. Really we might end up playing that game, but we're going to stay away from for the moment. Next game up, 4:30 out west, 7:30 Eastern, Notre Dame, Louisville. Going to Louisville's Notre Dame. We really like Notre Dame here on this particular matchup. The lines actually went down as well. So it was 6.5 earlier in the week. Now you can get them around 6. So Notre Dame -1.5 first quarter. Notre Dame -3.5 first half. And then Notre Dame -6 for the game. Once again, it's Notre Dame -1.5 first quarter, -3.5 first half, and -6 for the game on that one. Going to Louisville on that game. Notre Dame seems to have, they'll cover these, I think, ACC-type games pretty easily, I think. But some of the other ones could be, obviously, trouble for them later on down the season. Next game up, Arkansas, Ole Miss. This is a perfect spot to bet Arkansas plus the points, though. I think with Ole Miss coming off that victory last week. but we are passing on that game. Fresno State, Wyoming, pass. San Jose State, Boise State, pass. Next game up, Georgia Tech at Miami of Florida. Miami currently a 20.5-point favorite, total at 57.5. We do like Miami here. We are going to take Miami minus 6.5 first quarter, minus 11.5 first half, and minus 20.5 for the game. So one more time, Miami minus 6.5 first quarter, minus 11.5 first half, and minus 20.5 for the game. They should absolutely roll through Georgia Tech, as most teams have so far this season. TCU, Iowa State, pass. Colorado State, Utah State, pass. Next game up, Texas Tech at Baylor in Waco. Total of 59.5. Game currently Texas Tech a 1.5-point favorite on this one here. We do love the total in this game, and I think it's moving our way, which makes it even better, right? So we do like sorry about that. We'd like Texas Tech, Baylor over 13.5 total first quarter, over 29.5 first half, and over 59.5 for the game. Once again, we like the total in this game, so we'll go total 13.5 first quarter, over. Total 29.5 total first half, over 59 for the game as well. Then we're getting down to the nitty gritty of it. Oregon State, Cal, pass. Last game of the night on the schedule. Arizona, USC in Southern California. Total currently at 21. And then not total. USC currently favored by 21. And then total is, as it is with almost every USC game in the 70s, it's currently sitting at 72. We do like USC in this one. Arizona played really tough last week, I thought, against Washington, but it was at home. This is a new week. This is kind of one of those spots where they played really good at home, but still lost, and now they get their clock cleaned by USC. And their offense is not as potent as Colorado's was to kind of keep that game close. And that game was on the road, which makes it a little bit more tougher to boot. But we love USC here. USC minus 7.5 first quarter. That is plus money. Minus 13.5 first half and minus 21 for the game. USC minus 7.5 first quarter, minus 13.5 first half, minus 21 for the game. I think the books are realizing that USC puts up 14 points more in the first quarter probably than any other team in the country. Therefore, at 7.5, they've got a chance to bust out of that one because when they've been putting up 6.5, they've been getting destroyed. USC comes out early and often, normally. It's normally second half where they make those comebacks. So if you're betting USC, normally a good rule of thumb is kind of like betting the Chiefs in the NFL. Bet them first quarter, first half, and then maybe a little more cautiously on the game total. So, but like I said, USC minus 7.5 first quarter, 13.5 first half, and minus 21 for the game. Like I said, make sure you do check out the Google Sheet. There's a couple different things the Google Sheets are going to do. First of all, it's going to give you all of our plays listed out, units wagered, what book they were at, and what juice we got them at, right? So you can kind of figure out if you're getting a good deal from wherever you're laying your bet at, right? So, I mean, why bet minus 7 if you can get a minus 6.5 somewhere else? Or if it's minus 130 someplace and only minus 120, minus 110, a lot of juice. When it comes to football, point spreads are going to be a little bit more variant. When it comes to baseball betting, the VIG is the big portion, the juice. What you get paid or what you have to put up in order to get so. So make sure you check that out. I will warn you, there are 4 sheets currently when you get into this link. Sheet 1 is football last year. Sheet 2 is baseball this year, still with the playoffs going on. Sheet 3, football this year, and sheet 4 is going to be basketball for this year. We have a couple win totals that we've already placed that we wanted to make sure you're aware of. So make sure you check that out when you get some time. Also, make sure you subscribe and get notifications to the YouTube channel. So when we drop our bets, you get those first. And then I'll give you plenty of time to go to the betting app and betting window, give you a ton of confidence, and hopefully make lots of money. That's what we're here for. We're not here for hope this is fun. We're here to make money. Yeah, we want it to be fun as well. And normally making money is fun, but that's what our number one goal here is, making money. So sometimes we have to bet against the teams we love. Sometimes we have to bet for them, and sometimes we just don't have to bet on them at all. So anyway, I do just make sure you subscribe, get notifications to the channel so you get all those info first, including all of our best bets. Formula One best bet hit this morning already. We hit 2 best bets on Thursday night for Thursday Night Football, so make sure you get a chance to check that out. And as always, I appreciate everybody's support, and I look forward to seeing you on the next episode.